Alright guys, today I will be changing the stator in my '03 CBR 600RR. I already have the plastics off, but let's go ahead and get at it. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to be changing the stator in my CBR. Got a new one, and the plastic's already off, and I already had it like this testing it. It tests bad, it's not charging at all. So I got a new one, and it's pretty simple. I mean, there's the plastic. I mean, it's just a few bolts. You should know how to take that off by now. But if not, like I said, there's 2 screws here, 2 screws back there. There's a bolt here, and if yours is messed up like mine is, you'll have a bolt here. But mine don't work. So first things first. Gonna break. Let's see if I can get this off. Yeah, come on. I don't have the stock bolt, so mine is a T30. I'm not sure what it. I don't really remember what it was factory. Just gonna break these loose. Get them extremely tight, but stator I put in there, I was pretty sure it wasn't gonna work. Alright, and since I just did an oil change, I want to keep my oil, so I cut this out and I want to drain it in there. Go ahead and unplug the stator. That's one thing, if you can see that right there. This one is a lot better looking, so I'm hoping this is good. The voltage regulator is new. This battery was somewhat new. I mean, it's been about a year, but it tests good. I've had it. I tested it, then I had 2 other places test it, and I've kept it on trickle charger most of the time I've had it. So, alright. Get this strained in a little bit. Like I said, I want to keep my oil since I just did an oil change. Take this bracket off. Now you can just lay that down right there. Set these on this. Alright. And one thing, since this is probably not going to drain any oil yet, this is magnetized, so it is a little bit of a pain to even get off. But I also have mine on the rear stand, so just try to save oil. It might not happen, but I'm going to try, like I said. I could just use impact. Might be a little quicker. Might be. Ha. Yep, a lot quicker. Alright. I'm gonna get something to put under here just in case I don't catch most stuff. Alright, got that under here. I put this down. See, camera don't want to cooperate today. You can't see too well, probably. Oh man, there we go. All right, so it is a. Oh, there we go. Let it drain out for a second before I pull more of it off. Bam, there we go. Alright. Not very much oil came out of that, so that was a pointless waste of time, but oh well. Since I did just put that gasket on, it should be just fine to reuse. Just check the inside of that. You probably can't tell, but looks alright to me. There's the other stator. I believe it's going to be the same thing. Ha. Guess I should probably hold that so I don't scratch my cover. Alright. Sorry. Alright, I'm gonna have to go get a socket for that. I wasn't expecting that. So, alright, got a socket. There we go, that's better. Alright, back to this. And that wasn't very much oil, so it's not really dark. It looks pretty dark in here, but it's not very much. Another bottle that I didn't use all of, so I'm gonna not use that and use new stuff. Ooh. Just wants to move. Alright, let me set this down real quick. Try to get this off. Alright, so it doesn't really look all that bad. A little bit of gunk right here, but I mean, a little rubbed off. Actually, a lot rubbed off. But, I mean, it doesn't look to be that bad, but it definitely was not charging, so. And like I said, the voltage regulator's new, that battery's pretty new, so this was the next step. I'm really hoping this is the problem. So, that's done. Alright. There. There's a little groove right there if you can see it. That is where this is gonna sit. So obviously, I mean, you don't want it like that. So, yep. Alright. Then so that's in there. Just make sure that's lined up. Nope, not there. I'm not going to use impact to tighten these. I'm going to hand tighten them and then ratchet them down because I do not want to strip these out. That will not be good. I have heard like one person say realistically that they've seen the flywheel go bad, but you have to have a special tool for that, so I don't see that really going bad. I'm not a bike expert, but I don't know. I'm going to try this first since I don't have a special tool, and it's a Honda dealer specific tool, which I'm sure you could buy, but be expensive, and this is easier. So this is my first go round. Alright, now you gotta find the bracket. Oh, right there. Alright. It's hard to do with one hand, but I don't have anywhere to set the camera really. There we go. Started now. Alright, so I'm just gonna get this tightened up real quick so I can use two hands and go. Alright, got that tightened up. And this is the actually not hard part, but it's gonna pop on, so you can see this. It will pull it pretty good. There it went. Bam. Alright, let's get these in here. Don't forget about this little bracket that we took off. If I didn't have the camera pointing right, this little bracket. So that didn't feel good. Alright. Like everything else, you don't want to go all on one side, so I'm going cockeyed, I guess you could say. Now just snug them up. Well, not snug, but tighten. Alright, then just go back over, make sure they're tight. Alright. That is the stator. Well, I guess gotta plug it in, huh? I'm gonna reroute it back in there later, but I want to test stuff first and make sure that fixed the problem. But this was just about replacing the stator, not fixing the problem, so that is how you do it. So I hope this helps someone. If someone's either got a starting issue, it's gonna be the three main things. It's gonna be the stator, voltage regulator, and the battery. Test the battery. Test the stator. There's a certain way to test the voltage regulator and the stator, I guess, but they have videos on that. But the easiest way to check and see if it's charging is just hook a voltmeter up to the battery, see if you're getting the right voltage. Should be around 13 to 14 volts. Mine was at like 12 and dropping, so, but I'm hoping that fixed my problem. If this helped anybody out, please hit that like and go ahead and subscribe if you want. Thanks.